want you to get the most controversial battle season 15.
Started right when I was 5.
We on this side, nigga. What's up?
Pull up.
You think you can make a hook? I'm like, hell yeah.
All right, Hamo fucking radio. We're back. Another episode. Are you okay? We got Adam. Adam Weiss is dying. He's wheezing.
I'm not okay. I promise.
Take your inhaler.
I'm not okay. I promise.
You're not okay. Promise. Yeah. Anyways, we're fucking
Wait,
back.
hold on. Lil Toenail, do you know who that is?
Did you find a ruler? Huh?
I'm not okay. I promise. You know who that is?
I'm not okay. I promise. No.
My Chemical Romance? You don't listen to that?
Well, My Chemical Romance. I didn't know that.
That's like the best song.
But when you say it like that, that's like, you know,
Like, it
no
sounds
one
like
gets
you were
the
saying like a
context.
band.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I thought you said that was a
sounds
band.
like it was a cool screamo band. I'm not okay. I promise. They're playing with
with bleed inside
with
and
Captain.
my eyes.
The sinking ship is falling. I don't know.
That's a horrible.
You should have said, "Do you know like My Chemical Romance?"
No,
I probably would have been like, "Yeah, dude. Of course I do."
I wondered if you knew that song.
Yeah.
Yo,
Nah.
well, let's introduce our fucking guest. We here with Lil Toenail. What's good?
What's good?
Honestly, I'm gonna let you know. I was hella nervous.
Me too.
Yeah. Oh, why are you nervous?
I don't know. I didn't sleep.
Oh shit! What'd you do
Why
last
didn't you
night?
sleep?
Whole lot of fuck shit. Know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay. All
Fucking
right.
Too many bitches.
Damn. How many is too many bitches? I feel
Like 83.
83.
83 is quite a lot.
So 82 is like
It's average.
It's just like it's
Yeah,
average.
It's average, but like that's when you kind of get tired. You're like,
Yeah.
damn, bro. I'm tired.
All right. So there's not much of you online. So we're gonna really be digging in this interview. So toe outfit, right? Do you have multiple toe
Wait,
outfits?
first of all, before he answers that, I didn't know that it was Louis Vuitton.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got a
Actually,
little. Oh, I did not notice that.
The person who did this is right there. He's the guy with the beanie.
How
Goliard
long did it
Gary.
take you to make the toe suit?
He was there a couple hours.
Couple hours. Damn, that's real homie shit.
So
Yeah, he did the French tips too. You see that shit?
Oh,
it's really pretty.
I didn't realize how detailed this is. Oh, and you got the toe hairs.
Oh yeah, nah. These were default. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wait, and that's
I
also
always
Louis. You have a
borrow
Louis. Oh, Gucci patch. What is
Gucci,
it?
yeah.
Gucci patch.
Gucci.
Is it only one toe outfit?
Well, we're actually gonna work on another one today.
Oh.
So you know, it's about to be.
Is it going to be like a different color scheme, or is it just like a?
We'll cross that bridge when it gets there.
Yeah.
Are you thinking it's still Louis?
Probably. I think that's just part of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel a connection to Louis?
Yeah.
So
It's
what?
expensive.
Why? Why little toe?
Nail. Little toe
Lil
nail.
Little
Toenail?
toenail. Yeah.
I just woke up like this.
I want to know your musical background because I saw a video of you drumming and you clearly know how to drum.
I'm ass.
Nah, bro. Like,
bullshitting.
Yeah. So were you in bands growing up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like what kind of music?
It was like hardcore, and like, yeah, just pretty much hardcore. You know, like hardcore, metalcore,
Yeah.
shit like that. So
So the transition
Like
is kind
Norma
of
Jean?
easy because you're still.
nah, bruh. Like, you know, like Sade. You know.
Real
hard ass shot
Yeah, it's hard ass Sade. You know what I'm saying?
Were you always a drummer? Or were you vocalist too?
Well, my vocals are horrible too, so you know I didn't really get into that for a long time.
Where was the change between hardcore and like metalcore and rap?
Waka Flocka.
Dude,
'Cause Waka Flocka
we've
is
had
like-
very
yeah.
similar conversations, yeah. Because the energy is like the first time I went like, the first time we were like started throwing these underground rap shows, like it was literally like going to a punk show. It was just like huge pits and shit, and like the people that like started that vibe was definitely like
First
on
of
some
all,
Flockavelli
when we
shit.
first started throwing shows, or when I first started throwing shows, it was like backpacker, like hippity hip hop. And then I heard Waka Flocka, well, and Little B, and I was like, oh, I want to play this. I want like this kind of stuff.
Yeah, Lil Flocka. Yeah, but Lil B is my biological father though.
Oh, yeah?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Did he have sex with a foot, and that's how you came out?
Yeah.
Oh shit, he has a foot fetish! Wait, that just blew my mind. That is amazing. I'm just wondering. I've hugged Little B. Now I've shaken Little B's son's hand.
Yep.
This is great.
Because Little
Damn.
B came on hella feet, and eventually this is what happened.
Yep. I don't know how, but it just happened. You know
Just
what I'm
popped out of a foot.
saying? Popped out.
Is Little B, is he a good father? Is he a good dad, or is he like not very supportive?
I ain't get the Lil B cosign yet. Yeah. So
I feel like it's coming. You got the Riff Raff cosign. I feel like that's like the next step.
next step.
How did that happen?
That shit's hard as fuck, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, actually, one of the people that I'm staying with here in LA, his name is Trapzilla's.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
Trapzillas.
We played a show with them, yeah.
he linked me up with Riff Raff basically. And what's funny is I was a really big fan of Riff Raff before like Toe happened. So
Did you were you in the studio with him, or was it like a?
no, it was over the internet. I actually
Yeah.
never met. Well, I lied. I met him in person before I put the costume on, and then I met him in the club in West Palm. I was in the VIP with him with hella bitches and
Were you
shit.
in the costume?
Yeah, I was
Amazing.
lit. Hell
Damn,
yeah.
that's funny. Have you fucked in the costume?
A few times, a little too many times.
Is that weird? Like, are you just like look
Hey,
down and you're
listen,
like, damn, I'm really.
Man, look, the bitches be fucking for the clout. This is the clout. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm
So
saying?
when you take that off, do you feel like lesser, like less, like your clout just automatically goes down, and you're just like walking around like a regular person?
I get more bitches without the costume. Know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So,
okay.
You already know.
I saw videos of your show, which you're playing ours on Thursday.
This isn't gonna come out by then.
Huh?
This isn't gonna come out by then.
Well, you would have had played our show by then. So I'm really excited, but your shit's really wild. Do people like try to fucking like rip it off, or
I
like
wish a nigga would. I wish a nigga would. Nah, they ain't do that shit.
Have you been in a fight with the Toe outfit? Because I feel like that would go world star #1. Like
I wish
off
a
Toe.
nigga would.
It's like dude in Toe outfit fucks up other dude in the street. Like,
Yeah, no, that shit has not happened yet.
so then I want to talk more about your hardcore background, because the vocal styling wise, I mean, you have like the bag song, you're not really yelling, but all your other shit is like super aggressive. So did that just come easy to you? Like you're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just yell on some rap shit.
It kind of came out of nowhere,
Uh-huh.
So
Like what was
it just happened.
What made you record your first song where you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna rap?
Well, I was influenced, by a lot of rappers and shit. So I was like, fuck it, I want to try that shit too. Like X, obviously, like he's a huge influence on me. I was like, yo, this nigga snapping. So I fucking, basically stole his like fucking swag. Like I basically just jacked his swag and then like ran off with it. But, obviously I didn't run off with it. Like I put, my own thing to it.
Yeah.
So, just being honest, so.
That's dope. And then
being from Florida, do you have a relationship with any of those other rappers out there?
Yeah.
I know that like when Puya was doing a Instagram thing where he was just having his friends FaceTime him and he was posting them.
Yeah.
I know you were one of the FaceTimes.
that was one of the first times I heard of you. I was like, who the fuck? What is this?
Actually, the first time I met him was that was a show. His DJ, Will You Be My Friend? He was DJing that night and he said come through. And this isn't. I was in Palm Beach. The show was in Tampa, so that shit like 4 hours away. So I was like, shit, the fuck how am I gonna get there? But a friend took me out there and like I was late as fuck to that show, but they still let me perform and shit. I was like, hey, we lit. So after the show, Puya comes up to me and was like, yo, what's up? Nice to meet you, blah, blah. And then, like, we just started conversating. And then he was like, what's your number? And I gave him my number. And he, like, took a selfie. He's like, hey, send me a selfie back. I was like, all right, bet, let's do that
That's
shit.
cute.
Yeah, it's cute as fuck.
Did you guys continue like to text and stuff afterwards?
Yeah, here and there. I don't really clout chase. I don't really, like, try
Right.
to hit people up too much because I know people get annoyed. So I'm like, not going to annoy anybody.
Right.
Do you feel like, that not people judging you, but I mean, you're in a costume essentially, right? Like, is it weird to like meet someone that you're trying to work with and then you're like, like, yo, what up?
Like, what's good? I'm Lil Toenail.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just going to have to take me as I am.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm Lil Toenail. They're going to have to deal with that shit. If they don't like it, then I shouldn't be working with them.
You were on Stitch's Instagram not too long ago.
Yeah.
How the fuck did you meet Stitches and what was that about?
He had actually commented under one of my pictures, like I was in a hotel. This is gonna sound sus, no homo, but I was in a hotel room with one of my dogs, Savage Rum and shit, and we was just like, I was sitting on the bed and shit, and he was like looking outside the window because he was sad. So like, he was sad as shit looking at the fucking Texas. But then yeah, like I look in my comment section and it's like the blue check and I'm like, who is this? And it was Stitches. I was like, oh shit. I'll put that brick in your face. And I was like, hey, what's good? He was like, yo, I forgot what he texted me. I forgot. He texted me some shit. on Instagram, and then we just got in contact. I called him, and then we just talked, and then it went from there. And then when I came back to Florida, we just like linked up and shit. Went to fucking Miami, and yeah.
Did you guys work on anything?
Not yet. No.
Damn, that would be dope.
What is happening?
It might. I mean, it depends.
What's he like in person? He's like a scary looking dude. Like,
yeah, no, he's really cool. He's actually like, out of a lot of people that I've met, like I feel like he's like a lot more real than a lot of other people.
Yeah.
He's just like, and he responds to my texts. You know, he answers my calls. He's not like a dick to me or anything. He believes in me and shit.
Oh, that's dope.
So I fuck with him the long way.
Is this sober Stitches? Because he's sober now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your background with drugs and alcohol? Because I
completely sober.
Have
Fuck
you
that
always
shit.
have you always been?
Yeah. Fuck that shit.
So you've never been into drugs or alcohol?
Never smoked weed, never drank alcohol, never did coke. The only thing I do is lick toes, bro. I do not fuck with drugs, bro. Like, that shit, not cool.
Hey, bitch, it's Lil Toenail. And today, I'm gonna teach y'all to paint some toes. Yeah! Step number 1 is you make sure you get the right polish. Because if you get the wrong color, you're gonna fuck the toes up. See this shit? This shit ugly as fuck. Don't use that shit. Get the right colors. Yeah! Step number 2 is to make sure they're the right size and make sure they're symmetrical. You gotta know what you're working with. They look good to me, and what a coinkydink. We got 4 polishes. That's gonna be just enough to paint her toes. Next! Step number 3, which might be the most important step, is to make sure that the toes are antibacterialized. Soap. Yeah! Looks good to me. Step number 4. Now, I know I told you that the last step was the most important step, but I lied. This is the most important step. Step number 4 is to make sure that the pH balance of the toes is correct. Because if it's too acidic, it's gonna fuck with the color. They taste good to me. Step number 5 is to protect your surroundings. You don't want to get paint everywhere. Looks good to me. Step number 6, start painting. Looks good to me. And the last step is to dry the toes. Looks good to me.
I think that's dope because there's like a whole new, clearly there's a lot of dark shit with drugs and shit, and there's like a whole new wave of like positive, like Lil Xan's gonna change his name and like shit like that. Then like when I found out you were sober, I was like, hell yeah, this is dope. Like I feel like kids need to like see people in toe outfits that are like pushing like a whole nother movement like on that. I think it's
because I feel like even when we were kids, like Sage Francis was the only rapper from that scene that didn't do drugs, and when he like said like, oh, because I don't smoke the pot. Or I was
the pot.
Or what did he say?
Smoke the pot.
Wait, what did he say? I don't smoke the pot. I was pissed and had no liquor to pour out for the dead homies I don't have. But I was like, oh shit, someone else. Because like I struggle with addiction. I'm sober now like 9 years. But But even back then, I wanted to be sober. But like when I finally heard a rapper that talked about being like not doing drugs, it's like, oh my god, it's
very
that's
rare.
tight.
The way I see it is kind of like the punk scene, like how that shit was.
Yeah.
Like, it turned into like hardcore was XXX. You
Yeah,
feel me?
straight
It was
edge
just
Were you
like-
straight edge?
Straight edge.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
You were
all the time.
edge,
Yeah. I've never done drugs.
like but you would claim straight edge like in your hardcore days.
That wasn't part of my like. It wasn't part of who I was. That was just me. You feel me? Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No, yeah. I
don't
You
think
weren't
it makes
like,
sense.
yeah, that was just.
So you wouldn't go to shows and like write a big X on your hand.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait. What?
You would like write a big X on your hand
to like show people like fuck it.
Nah.
Yo, that shit
like,
was
beat up
gnarly.
kids on drugs.
The straight edge gangs. I remember I had a homie in Ohio telling me that there was a dude who broke edge and he passed out at a party and they fucking showed up and they sanded off his X tattoos. Like, yeah.
Well, that's like a lot of the hardcore songs are just like songs about people being mad at their friends for breaking edge. Am I right? I'm more like in the emo. I don't know much hardcore, but I'm assuming that's like part of it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Thank you.
I wouldn't go that route.
There's a band called Merchant Ships, and that was it. Never mind.
Merchant ships.
And they had a song called like somebody's house, like Dustin's house, and that's like where their friends would go and break edge. And someone from the band had went there to break edge. So they wrote this song called "It's Not Dustin's House, It's Someone's House, Austin's House," some shit like that. But
Was it an actual place? Like.
yeah, it was like a
location?
dude's house in their town where like
Fuck
people would go
Dustin.
get fucked up.
Fuck Dustin.
Yeah, or whoever his name is, fuck him. Now that you're more involved with the rap, do people try to bring like drugs around you or try to be like, oh,
I mean, yeah.
what's that?
I'm just surrounded all the time, but
yeah,
I'm the guy who's like, y'all really doing that shit?
hell
Feel me?
yeah.
I'm that guy.
Yeah.
Like y'all gonna spend your money on that shit? Really? Y'all gonna waste your time sitting on the couch doing that shit? Really? And you could go make a song,
That's good.
fuck a bitch in
Yeah.
the throat. Nah.
There you go.
Yeah, no, I can relate. I've never done coke or anything, but like growing up, all my homies were like into pills and like coke and shit, and I was always like the dude at the motel at 3 a.m, like just kind of hanging,
Jacking off in the
out,
bathroom?
yeah, just fucking aggressive.
Yeah, guys, no, those lines.
That sounds like me every day.
Do you think you'll ever expose the you without the toe?
Oh yeah, are you gonna go like Kiss, where you're gonna
Nope.
just?
Never.
Fuck that shit.
Have you ever had a conversation with someone? Well, I guess you said riffraff. Like,
My lips touch this shit. Y'all gonna have to clean this shit.
have you ever had a conversation with someone like not in the outfit, and then had a conversation with them later that day or whatever, as like
And they didn't
you
know
and
they
they had
talked to
no
you?
idea?
Yeah, that's happened multiple times.
Damn.
I love it.
Does it get confusing? Like, do you gotta like
Yeah.
two numbers? You got a burner, like a toe burner?
Yeah, it gets confusing sometimes. And sometimes I'm like, I don't know. Like, I have to like, it's confusing.
Are there dudes in the scene, like other rappers and stuff, that know you as just normal you, and they don't realize that it's the same, that it's you that's in the toe?
Nah.
Okay.
All the rappers like know either one. You feel me?
Right. So there's no one that knows both separately.
Yeah, nah.
That'd be wild. That's
So-
some Clark Kent,
Yeah,
Superman type.
My
I am Superman.
You are Superman.
My
Lucky.
old roommate is a Ty's engineer, and he was trying to manage 24 hours for a minute. Like, he was like sending him music, but he what's his actual name? Royce Rizzy. So he knew him as Royce Rizzy, but
Oh,
he was
yeah.
sending him music as 24 and not telling him. And then he like had to break it down in the studio one day. He's like, "Hey man, I gotta be honest, like, I'm 24. We've been talking this whole time." He's like, "What the fuck?" Just like super tripped out. Like, how many people? Oh, that's a stupid question. I'm not gonna ask that. I was gonna say how many people know you without the toe of it, but I'm sure it's like your mom.
How do you name them all?
What is your family think? Do they know your little toenail?
I don't have a family. I'm just a foot.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, you have.
Well, you have a
B.
little B. That's true.
Well, a
I
little
forgot
B,
you
yeah.
said. And then
My dad doesn't know me. Yeah.
does your dad? So he has no relationship with your mom.
Nah.
Damn.
You got to go to Little B's house one day and just be like, "Hey,
Papa.
Papa, it's me.
I'm your son.
Have you sent him? You know how people send him photos of their
my
feet
God.
and shit? Have you sent him a photo?
Just a
I'm-
selfie.
Nah, not yet. I
That's
should.
hilarious.
Take a Actually, no, I'm going to do that shit right now.
That's
There it is.
I'm going to send this shit right
Wait,
now.
the guy, gotta make sure we see the toes better.
He's like, damn, that's the biggest foot I've ever seen. He's just instantly nut.
He's probably not gonna see this.
Does he follow you?
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Follows everybody that has a Twitter account.
Like, are you still accepting pictures of feet?
Dude,
I'm pretty sure he follows everybody that has a Twitter account.
Yeah.
I think that's his goal.
he's so spiritual.
I love him.
So you're really into Waka Flocka. You're really into XXX. You're into
Yeah.
Stitches. You're into Little John. So you like rappers that yell.
Yeah.
You fuck with Onyx?
I don't know who that is.
Slam?
Ooh.
Did I fuck up?
Let the boys be
No,
boys. It's because we're old.
Nah, it's some old 90s shit that you probably
How
shouldn't
about
even
MOP? You ever heard of MOP?
Annie
You
Up.
would love Annie Up.
Annie Up actually is dope. It's all just about kidnapping people.
Yeah, he goes, kidnap that fool. Jack that fool. Get him, 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 get him. It's tight. It's You're
tight. We'll
gonna,
play it
I'm
after
gonna
this
send
radio
it.
show,
Yeah, after this show, we're playing it for you. You're gonna love it.
That one actually, Onyx is kind of corny, but that one.
No, but they
Annie
got
Up
some
is
more
it.
rippers, dude. That like.
Yeah,
Besides, Slam's the corniest one out
Yeah.
of all the albums.
But the whole album's tight though.
Yeah, the whole album.
Throw your guns in the air.
Yeah.
who are some people you try and fuck with now?
The list is pretty long, but people are weird. So
Who's at the top of the list?
Like if you could pull not just from rap, from like other bands and shit.
I
well,
saw you said you want to drum for Volumes.
Yeah. I want to do a song with Volumes. I think that would be cool. I want to do a song with A Day to Remember. I actually know Joshua. We met at a studio, A-Flux in Wellington.
As a Lil Toe.
Yeah. But I mean, I think we're planning on making music and stuff. We're talking.
Whoa,
So
that's
I think that'd
awesome.
be
I
fire.
love A Day to Remember.
Yeah, they're
That's
one
my
of my
shit.
favorite bands. Let's see. I'm working with a band called Fame on Fire. We already finished the video. It's a Bust in Pieces metal remix. They're gonna drop it within the next month or two. So
Wow.
it's gonna be fire.
Damn.
Well, so you're really gonna bridge the gaps, huh, between the metal shit and the hardcore shit and the rap shit.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
I'm excited.
And the EDM shit and the fucking every shit that you can think of. I'm gonna do that shit.
Are you already working with EDM people, or
Yeah.
that's just who? Anyone you can talk about?
I have
Skrillex.
a song with .com that we did.
Oh,
Dot
dope.
com.
So I was just on the phone with him today. We're planning on like linking up in person and probably like setting up a video and everything. So
So I'm really into the internet.
yeah,
And
aren't we all?
Yeah.
A lot of fucking porn on there.
So my
Wait. What's your favorite porn site?
xxnx.com.
I haven't heard
Really?
of that one.
I used to be an X videos guy, but
Have you ever fucked with
the layout kind of got confusing.
See, I like X videos and he likes FUQ.com.
Q.com?
I don't know what that is.
Dude, FUQ.com's fire.
FUQ is not fired because you
It
know,
is
like
fired.
an X videos, for instance, or Pornhub. If you scroll over, like it shows you what's like gonna happen. Like you like see clips of it. FUQ doesn't fucking do
But
that.
it has more categories, and they're like, I feel like they're better quality.
You have
This
to,
is the problem. Well, first of all, Pornhub. Let's just get this out of the way. Pornhub takes forever on iPhones. Like
Yeah.
no video is fucking.
Wait,
load.
so you're watching porn on your iPhone?
Yeah,
Wait. Okay.
yeah. You know, like before I go to sleep. But anyway, so yeah, Pornhub takes forever to load, but X and X is fast. You feel me? It goes, and then plus they got the HD of bony porn. You know, that's what I'm into. Know what I'm saying? I like my black woman, thick one, know what I'm saying? And toes. So other than that,
Toes.
when it comes to like X videos and shit, it's just white girls and shit. I don't know. I don't feel like they have a lot of like what I like. Know what I'm saying?
you guys both, because you're like they don't have what you like, and then you say you need more categories. Y'all need to like find out what you're really into and just hit the search.
Y'all you trying to watch one together? No homo though.
I mean, yeah. Afterwards, we'll play a little bit of Annie Up and watch some porn on your on your iPhone, and we'll
My
just all
phone,
set
look,
it.
got a stand. We could just watch it together.
Oh wow,
What's your stand? What is it?
that's the back, dude. I've been trying to get one. It's so convenient to like
convenient.
fucking, because
Yeah,
otherwise
sure,
you got to
sure.
use your pinky and shit.
So internet here. So the internet stuff I was into really into MySpace. I'm into social media. So what we do sometimes here is we ask MySpace bulletin survey questions.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever do
MySpace
that?
is still
No, back in the day.
okay.
How old are you? You're not gonna tell us, are you?
85.
Okay.
Oh, so you were around. So you were around. So
Yeah, of course.
So one thing you would do is you would copy these like surveys and you put on your bulletin. It's a good way to like people get to know you. So I'm gonna ask you some questions. Are you ready?
No.
Last beverage you drank.
Water.
Last phone call.
I don't know.
Last song you listened to.
I don't work well under pressure, bro. Restart this shit.
Last time you cried.
today.
Why'd you cry today?
Wait, why'd you cry?
Cause
Stub a toe?
these bitches ain't trying to fuck sometimes. The nigga be sad. It was sad nigga hours. But anyway, next one.
Have you ever been cheated on?
Yeah.
Have you ever kissed someone and regretted it?
I don't kiss bitches.
Okay. Have you ever lost someone special?
Nah.
Have you met someone who changed you in the past month?
Yeah.
Tell us more about that.
I mean, I meet a lot of people a month, so they all changed my life.
Did it all change your life?
Yeah.
Have you ever kissed anyone on your friends list? That wouldn't work. How many kids do you want?
5
Uh-oh.
times 8.
Uh-oh. Do you want any pets?
Yeah.
Do you want to change your name? I not gonna say more.
Do you want to change your name? What the fuck was that?
I couldn't finish the sentence.
This shit. It's like,
The sentence was not done.
Because it says the answers.
The sentence was not
The answer
done.
was part of the question.
wait, why are you downloading stories with Ant? Did you answer this on the way over?
Wow.
You're
Is this
sus.
default? Are you asking me default
All right.
questions right now?
Name something you could not wait for.
To jack off tonight and to lick her toes. Bro, that shit's gonna be lit.
Last time, I'm sure she's excited.
should
What's
be.
your most visited webpage?
XXNX.
What's your zodiac sign?
I don't know.
You don't know your zodiac sign?
Nah,
Toes don't got zodiac signs.
Yeah.
What's your height?
I don't know.
Do you have any tattoos?
I don't know.
What was all right, what's better, lips or eyes?
Ass.
What's better, ass or toes?
Ass. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes.
Bruh. You just discombobulated my brain.
Ass or toes? You had to choose
I don't
one.
know. I don't know if that's an answerable question.
Well, think about the pros and the cons. Break it down. What are the pros of the booty? The pros of the toes.
Okay, you can eat both. They both taste good sometimes. Actually, probably toes. Because ass be tasting like ass sometimes.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, toes get funky sometimes.
yeah.
He has a weird foot
What?
thing.
I don't have a weird foot thing.
You don't like
I just don't like bad feet. That's not a weird thing. That's just like people don't like bad feet. Right?
I guess, yeah. I don't fuck with bad feet.
I'm surprised you're
Well, I don't like dude feet.
You're handling this
Like,
well.
I feel like fools who wear flip flops.
So you don't like me?
No, I think you're great.
You know what?
I don't know. I want to have a foot friendship with you.
Okay, bet.
So there it is. We'll watch porn afterwards. We'll be
You guys should do
foot
the
friendly.
kid and dance.
Circle jerking
Is there anything that you got coming up that you want to push?
Wait, have you ever had sex on a first date?
every time.
Have you ever broken someone's heart?
Every time.
Have you ever been in a long-term relationship?
Nope.
Oh, snap.
Do you want that?
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
He's not-
Lil
he's not-
Toenail don't date bitches. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. We don't do that shit.
All right, Lil Toenail, we wrapping this up. Is there anything you want to push? You want to tell the people before we dip out?
Music-wise, what should people be looking out for?
I got this song coming out in 2 days. By the time this comes out, it's probably gonna be out. I got the metal song coming out in a month or so. Fucking lot of features coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Like what features?
Can
Can you talk about them?
You gonna find out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So that's pretty much what I got in store. I have a lot of body of work that I have not dropped yet. So, you know, people should be ready for the toe takeover.
The toe takeover.
Hell yeah. Well, Ham Radio, thank you for coming through. DJ Stereotype's going to take it away. Yeah, follow us on YouTube.
What up, squad? I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can hit the subscribe button. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram by clicking the links below. Until next time, thanks for watching All Def Music.